Good morning, everyone. This is Jeannie, and welcome to my channel. I just wanted to say good morning and thank you so much for inviting me to this collab. This is hashtag Friday Sews, and it's a beautiful little community out there. Can't remember who started it, but my friend Deb from Deb's Way invited me to join and just share with you some of the things that I've sewn and crocheted and knitted. So that's what I'm going to do right now. My name is Jeannie, and I have a channel, Lead Me to Peace, which is part of the beauty community, and I do a mishmash of several other things in this channel, not one thing. I don't really have a niche, but I do have a lot of friends in the YouTube community, and so thank you so much, Deb, for inviting me to be a part of this new collab. And today, though, I'm going to share with you some of the things that I do at home, some home decor. Back in the 60s and 70s, I used to do a lot of clothing, sewing for myself, just simple A-line dresses with matching headbands and things like that. And I've always made my own curtains from the very beginning of my married life. We have been married, my husband and I, for the last, this December it'll be 50 years. And in our little apartments that we always had, I always made curtains, different kinds, different styles, and I just thought it was a great way to be creative in the home. And I've also crocheted and knitted blankets, just over and over and over. It's just been a big comfort to me to be able to crochet blankets and watch it grow, and it always took me a year to make a king-size blanket. We've always had a king-size bed, but and I wanted to share that with you today in this introductory video before I shared with you my sewing area, which is a very small, tiny area in my garage. But for now, let me share with you some of my blankets that I've made. And I've made, I don't know, I would guess that I have made maybe 40 crocheted or knitted, 35 or 40 blankets. I've lost count. But this is one of them that I made out of a very simple crochet, single crochet stitch with a little bit of blue in it and fringe. Very comfortable, very heavy. And I began crocheting blankets when I first got married. 3 or 4 years after I got married, we had children, and we were just eking by financially at the very beginning, and I needed blankets, so I decided, well, I'll just go ahead and crochet some, and I have had blankets ever since. So, I mean, it was easy to go to the store and get a 50-cent skein of yarn. Now they're a lot more, of course. This is my retirement blanket. I name all of my blankets. This is called my Israel blanket because it's blue and cream colored like their flag. I don't know. This is my retirement blanket. It's pretty big. I put a, where's my ruffle? I put a ruffle on it because I just thought it would be pretty. Have a pretty ruffle on it. It's very thick, very heavy, single crochet, and I love the ruffle. Isn't that pretty? And I've got many more in my armoire. I would say the latest home decor thing I made maybe a couple of years ago. I haven't been too active in my sewing lately, but this is inspiring me. It's a pillow sham. And this is fabric from Thomasville Furniture. They were getting rid of huge 6-foot spools of fabric, and I went wild. I said, if you're throwing that away, can I have it? They said yes. We must have had 6 huge spools, and I made curtains for our house. I have since bought new curtains, so I can't show those to you, but they were beautiful. I donated them when I changed. But this is part of the material that they were getting rid of, and it's beautiful and matches perfectly. Now, I do have a serger, so I tried to serge the inside. Now, my serger I have only had for a couple of years, but the first year I was completely overwhelmed, and it was very daunting to me to have a serger. I didn't know how to thread it. I didn't know how it worked. When I found out it has a knife, I completely ignored it for a while, and then I decided, no, I love how sergers look. I love what you can do with them. I don't care if I don't know how to thread it. And you know how it only comes with just a little bit of thread on it, little tiny spools. Well, I went on YouTube and I found a channel that showed you exactly how to thread it. And it must have taken me 10 times to watch it on my little tablet next to my serger out in the garage. But I learned how to do it, and it's threaded, and I've been using it ever since. I've been serging everything. Lots of times I'll have to serge my clothes that I buy because they're too long or too they just don't fit well. So I always just cut it and serge the hem so it's the perfect size. So anyhow, just wanted to introduce myself and say thank you, Deb, for inviting me to be a part of this collab. And maybe I can show you some of my vintage patterns next time. And that's all I have to say. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next Friday. Bye, everyone.